today's objective is to get all of this taken up by the little horseshoe hoe. Like I say, all of this came through last weekend. I did some tilling and hoeing in there to get most of the grass out. So I still got a little bit that I need to go through. I'm going to take the horseshoe hoe, which has probably become one of my favorite in the garden tools, actually. Because you can just go in there, put it down, and get in there, and just like so, take it out. You get your grass out, and then we can plant. So I hope to plant tomorrow. Let's see. So yeah, so is that on camera? That is not on camera. That's going to be a tough deal to get all that on camera. You see? So we got all this here, and get that grass out of there. Work with it, get some of the dirt off of it. Then as that continues to die, I want to level this out a little bit too. Because if you look, let's go out like this. So it's high in that far corner there, and it's high on this corner here. And you got like a little dip there. Kind of want to level it out a little bit to where it's a little bit better for watering. Where did that blue dog go? She has a way of getting into mischief. Kaji! Okay. So yeah. So that's what I want to do today. I went through and I cut those bottom sections there off of the fencing that I'm going to have my vegetables grow up. So it makes it a lot easier for using this under there. I'm hoping it works out well. First year trying this, so we'll see how it goes. So I've actually switched this out a little bit. So I went through with the horseshoe hoe, and now I have this right here, and I'm going through, just kind of shaking that a little bit, get some more of the grass out. Separate the grass from the dirt. As long as it's out of here, like that, toss it out. We'll continue this throughout the whole section over here. So I got a lot of this part here done. Now I got to get between the rows, and I keep chipping away at it, and eventually it'll all get done. And I want to do this before it gets to 100 degrees outside versus, I don't know, it's what, 82, something like that. So it's not too bad yet. I tried to do this previously when it was 100 and something, and that did not work out. That was last year. I want to do it different this year. Learn from my mistakes, and hopefully it does better each go. So I was looking at these. So one half is cantaloupe and one half is cucumber. I don't know the difference. I'm pretty new at this. The only difference I see between the two is the leaves. Like this one is a darker, like color green. I don't know if that'll come up on camera, but that's a darker color green. This one's a little bit lighter, but the stem looks the same. The leaf looks the same. Even like the little veins going through it look the same. They both have this one little pointy leaf. Let's see. If you can see it on one of these, did they get big enough? I don't know. But I'm gonna use those for, like, I might do one row, like on here, like one row of them, like half cantaloupe, half cucumber, yada yada. But I really want to put them along this outer fence on each, like the post, each fence post pretty much. Want to grow it up that and see how it goes. But then I don't know about doing that entirely. But anyway, so I'm gonna figure out which one is which, and which I guess it doesn't really even matter. I mean, after they're in the ground, they're gonna grow or they're not. And if people like them, then they can pick them up or whatever. Yeah. Okay. It's like 10 o'clock. Upper 60s. Perfect day. So I've started planting the squash. If I move my finger, you can kind of see it there. Let's see. Zoom in. Yeah, so I'm going to put on that outer row, I'm going to put 6 squash plants down that line where the fence is, so it'll grow up the fence. Then I'm going to put beans on that next one. Also, let me back up a little bit. These concrete deals here, I think instead of having small beds here, right here, I'm going to put those there so I have one big long bed, and then I'll have one kind of over to the side here that's small beside my table, because I want to keep my table in here. But that's going to be my Sunday adventure. See how much of this I can get done, because I still have a little bit of grass here between the rows that I need to get taken out with the horseshoe hoe and the rake. Plant all at the same time, which might be a bad idea. It also might be a bad idea to do this before Easter. All the old timer people that do their gardens, they always say wait till after Easter to plant, but we're gonna risk it. See how that goes. I'll update you as I go. I'm here to tell you guys I'm not good at this filming stuff, but we're gonna keep on going. So let me flip y'all. So now I got my first little squash row there on the outside there. Got it planted underneath, planted and watered down that far row. And I'm gonna go through that second row and I'm gonna put the beans in there. Do the same deal. I was gonna show you too. For my planting, I switched out to get it back up a little bit. This little fella. So where there is grass still there, I can use a little fork and get that out of there when I'm ready to dig. Flip it over, dig my little hole, put my dill in there. I'm good to go. But yeah, it's my Sunday adventure. So 2 weekends of this, which, you know, the perimeter was here and the rows were here from last year. So last weekend I did tilling and some hoeing. This weekend I did more hoeing and then went through and started planting. And I left some grass on that far side over there to see how the horseshoe hoe does. Because I want to see if I can just go back through and just, you know, kind of work it out. Push-pull kind of deal. And see if that'll keep the grass down. Because you can still see like a couple little sprigs throughout there. that I wasn't able to get or haven't gotten yet. So with that tool, you just take the top off of it and then you're good to go. So I'm hoping it works as people have described it. Seemed to work good. Anyway, yeah, I think that's all I'm going to do for today. Spin you peeps around. We got 3 rows done. So we got our squash, then we got our beans, then we did Roma tomatoes, because I had 6 of those. Couldn't remember how many, what I had planned originally, because, you know, this has been, what, 2 months ago? Not 2 months ago, but maybe so actually. A month or 2 ago. So I have 6 squash, 6 beans, 6 Romas. Then come over here. I got, let's see. Let's see what these are. This is 4. So yeah, so these are Brandywine Pink. Then see, these are jelly bean, cayenne. So I got 5 of those for some reason. I'm not sure what that's about. I got 5 jalapenos, jalapenos. I'm gonna put these in the ground, and then I'm gonna put these 8. So I'm gonna do the jelly beans on one side of a row, and then the Brandywine Pink on the side of a row. But I'm gonna wait to do that. Might do these a little sooner since they're so tall. But it'll probably be most of this will be next weekend. You know, document as well. Then I gotta decide on what I'm gonna do with the cucumbers and cantaloupe. If that's gonna be realistic, putting them around the perimeter fence or not. Could be, maybe not. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Y'all have a good weekend. Or actually, this is Sunday, so it's maybe your good weekend was good. I don't know. Yeah, have a good week, I guess. Almost forgot to show this. So right now, I got a bunch of these little sprigs coming up. And the goal is to go through, and I've already done some of this here. To take my little horseshoe hoe, come through, kind of go through there, take off the top of this grass, right? Make sure we keep that out of there. And eventually we'll get it all out, so we won't have to worry about it. And keeping it done like so, it's going to make my life a little bit easier, at least I hope. So I figure I can do this every few days. Oh, that's not one to chop really, until eventually I won't have to do it as much. Already, it's so much better than what I started with. So yeah, you go through each one of these rows, and I figure so gym day is Tuesday, Thursday, which I might start doing swimming on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday to do some cardio kind of stuff. But after work, this can be kind of my routine. Either do a little bit of this, or go to the gym, or go swimming, do laps. But yeah, then do this on the weekend too, because I don't go to the gym or anything on the weekend. So anyway, figure I would update you on that. If you're doing the same, then you know, do what you do. Best of luck.